So welcome back here to the Hungaroring here in Hungary, just outside Budapest, for this second round of the UEM Superside European Championship. Tim Reeves there, second on the grid with his brother Tristan just behind. They're going to be carrying our onboard camera this time, again, only this time it'll be pointing backwards. That's, of course, the number 4 outfit of Martin van Gils with his son there, Tony van Gils, in the chair. The number 1 outfit there of the European champion, Tero Manninen. But Ian's on his way down to the grid now with the microphone to get some interviews with one or two of our top runners. There's the number 11 outfit there, of course, of Billy Garros. He'll be looking for a good finish here today, but I'm not sure whether you're down there, Ian. Yes, you are. Got Tom Hanks, I think.
Tom, third on the grid. Not such a great qualifying for you, but hot race ahead. What's the plan?
Just to try and hang on to those lads as long as we can, sort of thing, because there's still a few places on the circuit that we haven't got it quite right, but like you say, 15 laps is going to be an hard race. I'm in for the distance, see what we come out with at the end.
Good luck.
I feel we could go better, but cheers.
Qualifying was not quite so fast for you, but in the race you think much better?
I hope so. I hope so. Maybe can I pick on the fastest guys and show the perfect line, you know, and I do my best.
Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
So Ian's, I think, still on the grid, but needs to be back up here in the Ian, will you leave the girls alone and get your butt back up here to the commentary tower? We've got a race coming up. Here we are. You're back with us now, Ian?
Whew, it's hot down there, I'll tell you.
Yeah, the girls were nice as well. Right, it's Webster on the front row as always, and that's Hanks and Reeves second to him. We're on board with Tim Reeves, as I just said. And just look at this, we're looking at his brother Tristan, the passenger. This is what a passenger does.
Yeah, and Steve Webster was a bit sluggish off the line, and you can see him there now, and he's back in about 4th place. Tim and Tristan Reeves at the front, and that's Tony Williams and Pete Hill from row 6. They've got a fantastic start.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to stay there, because already is that Van Gils going up the inside, and it looks like Webster or Hanks going around the outside. Yeah,
I think Van Gils is up there as well, but Tom Hanks definitely on a charge, and you know, Webster down in the pack, so Hanks has got to make the most of this.
You as an ex-driver are not used to seeing this view off the back, are you?
No, certainly not. I mean, it's, I think I'm going to have a bit more appreciation for the passengers after watching this, because that does look like hard work.
It's a tough old track. This, of course, it's a Formula 1 track, and this is the first event that they've run here since this country became part of the European community. So a lot of celebrations going on at the moment here in Hungary, and let's hope there's some celebrations going on in this race, because Martin van Gils there, well, he's hanging on to Webster and Hanks, so he looked very quick at round 1. He's looking pretty quick here as well.
Yeah, definitely, but Webster's really sort of piled on that first half a lap and caught up what he lost off the start, and he's already up into 3rd place. And Hank's getting a bit slidey there. The tyres are still cold at this point, so they are going to be sliding around a bit until they come up to temperature. But Tim and Tristan Reeves, blinding start down the outside of from the 2nd row, and they're really trying to get away. Martin van Gils passed Webster again.
I think Steve Webster's beginning to get a little worried about young Reevesy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he said at the start of the programme, you know, that he expects them to be snapping at his heels, but he certainly doesn't want to let them get away, that's for sure.
I like the comment made about rolling over and having his tummy tickled. That was quite good. I thought it was very normal.
Yeah, well, he's got a bit of a fetish for that.
Is this what sidecar drivers do, have their lay over and get their tummies tickled?
I can't tell you.
Oh, okay. But you would know, you used to be a driver. Anyway, it's number 8, Tim and Tristan Reeves at lead. From 5, Tom Hanks. Number 10 there, the world champion, 9 times world champion, up in the 3rd. We're back on board once again with the number 8 outfit of Tim and Tristan Reeves. As they come off the start and finish straight once again, we can see Tom Hanks, the number 5 outfit, just back there in 2nd place, but he's under pressure, I think, now from Webster. Has Webster gone through the 2nd?
Well, it's difficult to see from that camera shot, but I was just listening to the beautiful sound of that Suzuki engine there as they fired out of that hairpin corner, and you can hear the wheels spinning, and it's just incredible.
Temperature's hot here today. How's that going to affect the tyre wear?
Yeah, they're going to have to be a little bit careful, particularly if you're running a slightly softer compound that some of the guys do. So it's a case of just being able to manage the tyres sufficiently, but also obviously keep up the pace to be at the front.
Well, these two out front at the moment, and where is... Oh, we've got a change for 2nd there. Webster's found his way past Hanks, number 5, Van Gils, putting Hanks now under pressure for that third place, but I got a feeling that Webster is already beginning to close down on the two out front.
Yeah, I think he could see Tim and Tristan Reeves starting to make the breakaway, and he certainly doesn't want to let them get too far ahead. So, well, it's all changed again.
It has, yeah. Hanks has found a way past Webster again. Webster must have made a small mistake there off-camera shot. So he'll have to do it all over again to get past Tom Hanks. He's having a good scrap with the world champion at the moment. And this is just what Tom needs, I think, to build his confidence.
Yeah, good dogged determination from Tom Hanks. Nothing that you wouldn't expect, really. And, you know, he's not overawed by the fact that it's Steve Webster there. He's just going to stuff it up the inside and try and make it stick.
Well, Tom's won enough championships in the past, the British champion, F2 and F1, as Webster goes through, up into second place again. Now he's got to close that gap on Tim and Tristan Reeves. Here they come down that very very fast start and finish straight, with Van Gil still there behind them as the rest of the field come through.
Yeah, news from pit lane, sad news actually, that Daniel Morrissey and Rob Biggs on the Excalibur machine didn't make the start. They had a problem in pit lane, and they're on pit wall watching this race, and they must be absolutely gutted.
Sad news, they've come a long way to race, and qualifying practice all done and dusted. They were on the grid, and well, that was it. But it happens, doesn't it?
Unfortunately, it does happen, you know. It happens in the Formula One world as well, so it's not surprising that it can happen here.
Here we are again, back on board with Tim and Tristan Reeves. Looking across Tristan, the passenger, and we can see Steve Webster on that number 10 outfit closing up. So I think it's not going to be long before we see the nose cone of that outfit parked right on the tray that Tristan's working on at the moment.
Yeah, you have to have complete trust in the riders around you, because it does get really close. And as you can see, Tristan moving around, he hasn't got any time to relax. He's right over the back wheel to help the grip on the right-hand corners, and then leaning far out to the left to stop the sidecar wheel lifting high in the air. And all the time he's got Steve Webster 6 inches behind him.
Pulling some fairly tremendous G-forces on the corners, these guys, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, you can get up to sort of 2 or 3 Gs depending on the type of corner and the speed. But now Webster beginning to close in on Tim and Tristan Reeves. He's using the slipstream. Tyrone Mannanen having a good ride, and further down we just saw Tony Williams and Pete Hill going through shot.
No change out front at the moment. It's still the number 8 outfit of Tim Reeves that leads this race. But I have a feeling that the master, number 10, Steve Webster, is just waiting for the mistake. He'll keep applying the pressure until Tim Reeves does indeed make a mistake. If he makes one, we'll have to wait and see on that one, Ian.
Yeah, it's a long race, 60 kilometres, 15 laps around here, and you don't want to go too early. But this is a great scrap for 7th position, and that's Mike Rocha with the evergreen Adolf Harney on the passenger tray there. And these guys have been locked together for the whole race so far, and really good scrap to see.
But of course our concentration is what's going out front, and while Webster was very, very wide that time, slid onto the rumble strip. Well, even the great world champion 9 times can make mistakes, and he's having a very concerted look now up the inside of that number 8 outfit of Tim Reeves. I reckon, Ian, that very soon the pass is going to come.
Yeah, I think so. He's beginning to make sure Tim knows he's there, sticking his nose cone up the inside into the corners, and just trying to rattle the youngsters from Kent, but they're not ready to be rattled yet.
Well, they're on the outfit that won the World Championship last year, that used to belong to the man that's now currently behind them. So they have, as he said, they have the equipment to do the job. But here they are, onto that start and finish straight once again. We're looking back at Steve Webster, number 10, the 9 times world champion, with Paul Woodhead there in the, and he's going for it this time. Is he going to make it on the inside, Ian? I wonder if he will wait and see. No, he didn't. Well, I thought it was all over then, you know.
Yeah, that's 155 miles an hour down into that first turn. Webster just got the slipstream, pulled out, but couldn't make the pass stick, or didn't want to.
I think Tim just slammed the door in his face and said, sorry, you're not coming through here. So here they are, and Webbo's having another look. He's thinking about this, as you say. He's just shoving the nose cone up the inside, so Tim knows he's there. I'm hoping this will rattle Tim and he'll make a mistake, but he hasn't done so far. And you can see that he actually pulls a gap coming out of those right-hand corners. So pretty quick on those corners. What can Webster do? He's still there in second place, and I have a feeling, Ian, it's just corners away, that inevitable pass.
Yeah, it's looking close now, isn't it? But just to mention, further back, we've still got Tom Hanks in third position, being followed by Martin and Tony Van Gils. Van Gils' machine sounded a bit rough last time around, and they haven't been able to stick entirely with Tom Hanks, so Hanks looks like he's got a safe third at the moment, but Webster now really putting the pressure on Tim Tristan Reeves. Just watching how Tristan is moving around that outfit, you can really imagine what it must be like at 150 miles an hour. Incredible.
Knowing who he's got behind him, if he makes a mistake, he'll be on his nose going. Sitting on him, I think, but let's hope that doesn't happen. But here they come, and Webbo's having another look at the inside as they snake through the many corners here at the Hungarian. Is this going to be the moment when it all comes together? No.
Right, you can see the sidecar lifting there through that left-hand corner. Woody out on the passenger side, trying to keep it down. Now coming back round onto the start-finish straight again. This is where Webster was quick last time.
Looks like we've got a back marker in front of them as well. The green flag's gone out, so that may have some outcome on the move that Webster finally makes. Here he comes again at the end of the start straight. Is this going to be it? Is he going to be not there when we come off the onboard camera? Oh, they were side by side.
Yeah, that was close going in there, but you can just see these machines evenly matched, but Webster able to use the slipstream down that far straight just to pull out and have a look into that first corner.
Seems to be just a little bit later on the brakes at the moment than Tim, but we'll wait and see. Here he comes again. You can sort of just, he's like the proverbial hunter lining up his quarry, you know, getting him in the sights and just looking for that moment to take the shot.
Yeah, Tim and Tristan are riding really well. They're covering all the bases as well as you know, trying to stay up in front. So Webster's really going to have to work hard to get past. But is he going to make it now?
I think it is. You can hear that. You can see the black line off that back tyre. Look, he's smoking the tyre now. I think that was Tim that was smoking the tyre. Let's go back and have a look at that pass from our circuit side camera. There it is. You saw under brakes there, Webster up the inside of Tim Reeves, and well, Reeves, he tries to fight back. That was the smoking tyre. No good. Webster got the line and he's out front. I think next time we see the man, here he is, he'll be taking the checkered flag. Indeed it is. Steve Webster makes it 2 out of 2. So confirm the results there, Ian. Webster and Woodhead take the win.
Yeah, Tim Reeves, a good ride for second place there. Tom Hanks and Phil Biggs did get third. Billy Gowross and Peter Berglund, a superb fourth.
So the winners come out onto the podium once again to receive the award. The two Tom Hanks there, Phil Biggs, the two Reeves brothers. Congratulating, of course, Steve Webster and Paul Woodhead. Well, Ian, how does this put the championship into perspective?
Yeah, Webster and Woodhead, maximum points for 2 races, lead the series, but Tom Hanks and Tim Reeves tying for second place. Van Gils and Billy Gowross tying for fourth, Bootle in sixth. How did Webster see that race?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. It was a bit tight early on. I mean, we was trying our best to get past Tim and Tristan, and there's a few places I thought, yep, got him here, and then whap, dosh up. They're getting better and better all the time. I think it could get quite interesting towards the end of the year because they're learning ever so much for every race.
Well, seen from our incredible onboard shots, what does Tim Reeves think about the outcome of the race?
Yeah, he absolutely wore me to bits, the old boy. He's the wizard, isn't he? I just tried as hard as I could for as long as I could, and he just wound me down in the end, and that was it. Knackered. But yeah, enjoyed it.
And Tristan, hot race for you?
Yeah, good. I enjoyed it. But Steve kept getting his nose right near enough on the platform, but yeah, brilliant. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Congratulations, guys.
Cheers.
We're definitely looking a bit tired there, Ian, but round 3, we move on, don't we?